Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty serious show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I want to just get straight to the point about why we decided to produce this show today. The topic in itself of Shannon Sharpe allegedly addressing Mike Epps. Is it interesting? Well, yes. But is it interesting enough to produce as a topic on our show? Well, no. So I said to myself, if you're going to talk about this today, you have to have a point beyond, did you hear what they just said? I think you have to have a larger point. For those of you who are not aware, Shannon Sharpe, Club Shay Shay is the hottest thing in town right now. After his Kevin Hart interview, which is pushing 60 million views, his Monique interview, which has a lot of views by now. But with all of that success, there's been this reoccurring complaint about Shannon Sharpe's show, which is that it's messy. They're saying that, some people are saying, not all, some people are saying that Shannon has found a formula where he brings on comedians who have issues with other comedians, and then essentially he asks them open-ended questions about other people, and then they basically slam other people, and it generates a lot of attention and a lot of views, right? And Shannon Sharpe has pushed back on that. He recently pushed back on that on Nightcap during the Super Bowl weekend. He's like, you know, he said that what I do is I allow people to talk. I've noticed that a lot of people have their shows and they talk over their guests. I'm just allowing people to talk. Fantastic. So what happened? Recently, Mike Epps, the comedian, did a stand-up bit. And in his stand-up gig, he basically insinuated that Shannon Sharpe reached out to him to bring him on, Club Shay Shay, but he rejected him. Well, apparently, as it turns out, it seems that that wasn't necessarily the truth. So when Shannon Sharpe caught a whiff of those comments, for whatever reason, it ignited him during a show that he had on Nightcap with Chad Johnson, and he started going off to the point where he's like, if I see you, it's on, you know, you getting this work, like all of that stuff. And I was listening to it, and then it dawned on me about the problem that I wanted to discuss today. But before I even get into my thoughts, I want to play what Shannon Sharpe had to say here in response to Mike Epps. And then want to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
And this one, I'm going to fire this shot over your head, mofo, and you will know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mention my name again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put the DMs. And I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
But you're lying. See, and I don't care about all that other stuff. You can say I'm gay, and you can say I don't care about that. Because I won't chase a lie. But I won't let you lie on my name.
Yeah.
Now, you can say all that other stuff. I can deal with that. Mm-hmm. I heard that 1,000 times.
Yes,
just
sir.
like everybody jumping in the chat talking about, oh, he don't like number white women.
Right.
I done dated a lot of different races.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you like Skittles now. You eat every color. Come on, talk to me now.
No, I don't eat. Now, I don't eat or suck. They all do all that.
You know what I mean? That's why I said Skittles.
At.
Skittles. Okay. I'm with you.
You know, I look at it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this, and I want somebody to send it to you. And I've been seeing it in the chat.
Yeah.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you talking about, but I'm with you.
Say my name again, and I'm gonna release the DM because you're lying.
Yeah.
You said I reached out to you to come on Club Shay Shay, and you a mofo lie. Now when I see you, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see if you about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if you want to say what you've been saying on trying to get some jokes because you got mad because Cat Williams did what he did. Now when I see you, I'm gonna see if you really about that.
Yeah, and when I see you,
no.
I don't know.
I'm gonna see if him talking all that.
Yeah.
When it them tight ass leather pants trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna see if you're about that.
Yeah.
Say my name again.
Be
like Destiny's Child and talk about say my name. And I got something for your ass.
Okay, I'm lost, but I'm with you. And whoever you talking about it, we go. What? Yeah, I'm with you.
Like I said, first of all, them saying I'm gay and this and that, it ain't affecting my bottom line.
I'm gay. I've been happy for years.
It ain't affecting my bottom line. Now, if it'll start to affect my bottom line, then I'm gonna make you put your cards on the table.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be no flush either. I'm
gonna make you put your cards on the table. But that don't bother me. It's that you lied and you didn't have to. Say your little joke, get your little laugh off, have fun, but just don't lie and said I said something when I didn't. And you know who you are, mofo. Yeah. I'm calling you a mofo. Now, when I see you, boy, I promise you, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna see if you about that. Cause I'm about it with you.
Me too. As soon as I get off probation.
Y'all know I don't, like I said, I stay to myself, Ocho. Anybody tell you I said it. I said when people say, man, that's not like Shannon, that's exactly who Shannon was. Mm-hmm. I let my guard down.
Right.
I'm gonna see you.
Yeah. I don't know who we talk about. I'm gonna see you too. Let me take my glasses off.
I'm gonna see you.
So you heard what he had to say. Here's what concerns me. And I'm not speaking about this from a sanctimonious, self-righteous position. I'm holier than thou position. No. What I've noticed is the following, and I don't know why it's the case, but some of us brothers, man, we have too much pride. We have too much pride. We have pride to the point where it leads us to be irrational at times. It causes us to have short fuses at times where anything is taken as a slight. And when it comes time to address a situation, it's always done with aggression and force instead of, let's sit down. Let's understand where we are. We can have our back and forth, but it doesn't need to get to the physical level. And I'm not speaking about just Shannon Sharpe. I'm talking about myself as well. I sat back and I thought to myself, I said, wait a minute. Why do you get offended sometimes at things? So it's not just content creators, but outside in general. Somebody does this, you're ready to fight. Somebody does that, you're angry and this and this and this. Where is this coming from? Why do we have this anger? It always has to get to that level so fast. And it's always there. Like, okay, no matter where we are, there must be this thing. We just cannot get along. It has to be, okay, we need to fight. We need to fight about it. We need to handle and to me, I'm realizing this is a pattern. And again, I'm not accusing Shannon. I'm talking about myself in some other situations that I've observed. And I'm like, how do you break this pattern? How do you break this pattern? You know, my uncle said something to me before. He said it as a joke, but he was serious. Because I was saying something like, oh, so-and-so said this about me and blah, blah, blah. And he said something. He said, Charles, you think too highly of yourself. No one cares. That's what my uncle told me. Now, it's harsh, it's funny, but it's true. Meaning, stop taking things so personal. And I don't know what it is. So it's just it seems to be so hard to just, you know what? Let me let that go. Yeah, I know he said that. Yeah, I know I don't like what he said. Yeah, I know I don't like how he said it. But it's so, you know what? Let me just walk away. And what stops us from is pride. It's not even ego. It's pride. Pride. Pride to the point where you can hear another brother talking, like on this show, speaking in a particular way. He's not even talking to you, but you may deem it as he's being too aggressive and da-da-da-da-da, and you be sitting there angry. Lower your voice. Why are you talking like that? You getting mad at the person over nothing. It's pride. I'm listening to Shannon Sharpe. Does he have a right to be upset? Well, absolutely. Absolutely. He's human. Anybody would feel a type of way when people are saying things about them, especially if it's not true. It's a human thing. And I'm not saying, oh, turn off your feet. Anybody telling you that, like, you can't take them seriously. But it's how do you handle those things that you feel, which are real to you? And to me, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this situation. I'm like, man, I don't know Shannon Sharpe. I can't reach out and talk to him. But what I can do is look at this situation, look at myself, hold the mirror up and say, you're guilty of some of this too. Now, how do you improve as a person so you don't end up finding yourself in all type of SHI, you know what, all the time, just because you're angry for no reason? Sometimes it's okay to just walk away. And I know it's hard because your ego and your pride, it hurts. But man, this is a pattern, man, that must be broken. And I decided to talk about it. Some people feel a type of way, but the reason I shared this message is because I shared it from a standpoint of, listen, there's an issue. How do we address it? I don't have the answers. If you're hearing this show and you have some remedies, listen, provide them in the comment section. I was listening to something, talking to a guy a few weeks ago in London. He's like, he does meditation. I'm like, maybe I need to practice that to just calm down, right? So these are my thoughts. What I want to know from you guys, what do you think? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.